Hey guys, Justin here coming at you from the 4x4 test tent with another unboxing video. Hopefully you guys like the new intro. I dig it. I think it's awesome. But this light here is from Vivosun. I have not reviewed anything from Vivosun yet. This will be the first item that I've gotten from them. They are very, very proud of this light, I will say. They do claim that it has LM301H diodes, which is top of the line, but they also claim that this light, which is roughly 2 foot by 2 foot and takes 400 watts, will cover a 5x5 to 6x6. Now, normally I would test a light this size in a 3x3, but we've stepped it up to the 4x4 because of the extreme claims of a 5x5 to a 6x6. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what we get. What we've got here, of course, are the different meters. We've got the heat meter, the spectrometer and par meter. We've got the watt meter, the meter, and of course, baby katana as usual. So let's get all the meters out of the way and we will get down to business. We'll see how easy it is to take this light out of the box here. I believe it's going to open from this end here. There we go. Bam! Sharpened baby katana lately. Definitely helps a lot. I'm starting to get dull cutting all this tape. Oh, okay, so box in a box. This looks like a way fancier box than the outside box. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, definitely fancier. Oh shit! Oh, I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Oh crap. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Let's get the first box out of the way. We'll try not to knock over the light at the same time. Okay, so this looks like a fairly easy to open box. There's the handle. Holy crap. Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay, so this looks really nice. This is actually pretty cool. So, nice looking presentation. It reminds me of, and it reminded me when I looked at it too, I've been buying a lot of computer supplies lately. Reminded me a lot of a computer box. Let's take a look here at their manual. So here's what it looks like, basically. So, definitely a little bit different look to it. Not a whole lot of space in the middle. It's just solid light. Safety information. There's the claimed spectrum. Got installation, main room environment, suggested heights. Anything over here? Warranty. Alright, so warranty. 3-year warranty. Warranty does not cover damage. If it's within 30 days, you can exchange. Alright, so it doesn't really say that there's any limitations, but it doesn't say there's not. So you kind of have to contact them. It does say just a 3-year warranty, and you just contact them and they'll deal with it. A lot of companies are not doing a full 3-year warranty. They're making you pay the shipping in 2 of those 3 years. So definitely contact them and see if that is the case here. And there's that. Alright, let's see what do we got in this accessory box looks like here. Holy crap. Alright. Well, this is a first. So we got some grow shades, and this is a second. We got a microfiber cloth to dry up your tears from your tears of joy. There we go, look at that. Nifty. LED grow glasses. What else we got in here for surprises? Some interesting looking rope ratchets. Got like a push button on the front. I have not seen that design before. That is interesting. And it's metal geared rope ratchets in there too. These feel kind of heavy duty. Interesting. Standard power cord, 90 degree. Looking like a daisy chain adapter setup there. And more wire. Now we can get down to the nitty gritty here and see what the light actually looks like. Got some nice custom black foam. Like, everything about the presentation is really nice. Like, I dig the presentation 100%. And a black light too. Wow. I dig the black finish. Interesting hanging setup. Wow, they've got some really crazy stuff with this. Like, I've never gotten glasses. I've never seen these rope ratchets before. This daisy chain setup is definitely something new to me. Now we've got an all black board with a hanging kit that I've never seen before as well. So this is pretty wild. Alright, so this is the light itself. Give you a good look at the board there. Nice Vivosun logo in the middle. It does have the coating on it here. It's a very sticky coating on all the diodes. Should be able to kind of see it there. It does cover all the diodes pretty well. Although if these are LM301Hs, they're supposed to have a coating on them already to help protect them. But I guess now you got two coatings. Pretty cool. There really is no gap in the board. Like, it is just straight diodes all the way across. That is nuts. And then here's the hanging kit built in. I do like that it's built in, that I don't have to mess with it. And then we've got a driver dimmer on the end here. Let me get a good grip on the light here so I don't drop it. Dimmer right there. It's a click knob. Got the plug-ins right there. And yeah, that's it's pretty cool, man. I like the design. I do like the design. I like a lot of the new things that they've done. Having a hanging kit that doesn't detach, that's really nice, because I always end up losing those half the time. I like the look of it. It says it's IP65 waterproof on the side here. I'll give you a look at the panel. God, I don't want to have something drop the light. This light is kind of heavy. It's got some weight to it. Let me get a better shot there. There we go. So there's the particulars there. Now I think we should probably just get this hooked up and get some numbers off of it, see what kind of power it can push. So far it's a pretty nice looking light. Like, honestly, first impressions, besides the handle breaking off, is really good. The packaging looks great. The light looks great. It's LM301H diodes. They got a lot of innovative things that I've never seen. Pretty cool so far. So let's get it hooked up, see what she can do. Alright guys, we are back. We have got it all hooked up and ready to go. This is a really slick looking setup. I dig that there's not a whole lot of spaces in it. It's just a just a board of just straight up lights, just rows and rows and rows of diodes. There's a little strip in the middle where the boards meet, but that's really about it, man. That's nuts. That is nuts. And as far as the diodes, pretty standard. Looks like 3000 and 5000K. And then you've got the 660 reds. I'm looking for infrared, but I am not detecting anything on this one. So that's something you'll want to add on if you want infrared. Infrared or UV you would want to do as an add-on. But man, I really do like the look of that light. That's a nice looking board. And there's the top there. The dimmer, we're at the lowest setting on the dimmer. And of course our height, we are at 29.5 inches. 29.5 inches. And so that's with the 5.5 inches that my meter is in height, that puts us at 24 inches off the sensor. So 24 inches off the canopy is what we're looking at. So this is my standard 4x4 setup that I would test any of the other 4x4 lights that you've seen. 24 inches. So we're gonna put this thing to the test, and we'll see if it'll actually do the 4x4 like they claim. Well, they claim a 5x5, which I'm fairly certain it won't do that. And I took down my 5x5 because it was just too big for most lights, and it just wasn't worth it. So 4x4, if it'll crush this, it'll do a 5x5. But if it barely does this, it's definitely not doing a 5x5. So let's take a look and see we're at the minimum. 24 inches off the canopy. 328. So we're already higher than what you would want for seedlings, really. We're pretty much into veg right off the bat. Let's try a corner over here. 116. Now there's your seedlings. So you could veg in the middle and seedlings on the side, all at the same time. 159. Let's get the good corner over here. 152. So yeah, not overwhelming, but not too bad in the middle. 328 in the middle is pretty strong. 161 watts, not too bad. So let's give it one click up. So the next click up on the knob, that's going to bring us up to a little over 200 watts. Let me stabilize the light here. Now we're at 400, which is the upper end of veg, of what I suggest for veg anyway. And on the sides, we're still a little low, 199. So yeah, this light is going to struggle to meet the needs of a 4x4. This really is just an excellent 3x3 light in my opinion. But we're going to keep going. We're going to push it. We're going to see how far we can take it. So let's go up another click. One more click. $489. Not too bad, not too bad. So that's not quite flowering. We might as well just check it over here before we go up another notch. 237, not impressive at all. The good corner, 198. So yeah, let's just keep clicking. One more click up. Now we're at what? 331 watts. 643. So now we are just entering good flower territory. Anything 600 and above, I consider as good flowering. Anything to 400 to 500 range is like, I mean, you can deal with it if you have to, but I do recommend 600 plus, all the way up to 900, even 1,000 for most people. Anything above that, you really have to be an advanced grower or have CO2 or both, really. So let's check the edge. Yeah, 303. That falls off quite a bit. 282. So yeah, let's just keep going. Up another click, and now we are at 421 watts, almost 420. So I believe that's maximum. I think one more click and it goes off. Let me see. Yep. So that is maximum. So we are at solar maximum right now. 421 watts. What do you guys think it's going to read in the middle? What do you guys think? Let's find out. 787 at 24 inches off the canopy, which isn't bad. I mean, for an edge reading, for a center reading, that's, I mean, not bad, I guess, if you're just going to grow things in the center. But let's take some edge readings here. We'll see what the light can do. 375 on the side. The good corner, 339. This is the partially not reflective corner, 271. Let's get back here just for shits and giggles. We'll just go through the motions. We already know this isn't a 4x4 light at this point, but gotta finish the test. 368. So yeah, there's just no way possible that this is a 4x4 light. It's just not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. 328 on the edge. $787 on the middle. So 328 in the corner, 787 in the middle. We're literally dropping off by half. By half. That's just way too much of a drop off. This would be an excellent 3x3 light though, I bet. Like you come in about a foot. Look at that, 544 with no reflection. So that's gonna probably be over 600 with reflection. $556, yeah. This is a 3x3 light all day long. 3x3 light with really good diodes. It doesn't say what kind of driver it is, and you can't really see what kind of driver it is because it's enclosed. But I imagine it's not a Meanwell driver, or else they probably would have said that. But at least the diodes are really good. Like LM301H, that's definitely top notch. But unfortunately, I think they should have suggested this as a 3x3, possibly 4x4 veg light. But yeah, I don't know. Let's just for fun, let's kick it down a little bit, and we'll try it a little bit lower, and we'll see if that helps at all. I think it's just going to make the middle hotter and raise the edges up maybe 20%. But we'll see. Who knows? Won't know till you try, right? All right, so we are back now. I've taken it down 5 inches. We're at 24.5 inches, which you take 5.5 inches off there, we're at 19 inches off the sensor. So 19 inches off the canopy. Let's see what it reads here. I imagine middle reading is going to be great. 1034, yeah, excellent. Middle reading is great. But the edge, the corner, 293. That didn't even go up. That went down, didn't it? The side, like the side might have went up a little bit. 373. Yeah, that's just not gonna work. 256. Even if you give it the benefit of the doubt and you turn it inwards, because the plants are gonna, of course, turn towards the light, you're barely hitting 500. Just barely. And that's on the edge. The corner, if we turn it all the way in. $421. So I mean, maybe if you really are desperate for a 4x4 light and this thing is cheap enough, like maybe, but I definitely would not recommend this for a 4x4, and sure as hell not a 5x5 or 6x6. But I do like the light. It's got great diodes. It's got great spacing on the board. Everything's spaced out. It's got a lot of red, decent amount of red. You can see in the spectrum here. You got a decent amount of blue, and then you got that red spike there, and quite a bit of the like the 660. You can see that big spike there at 660, but not really a whole lot else, because there's no infrared and no UV. So you just got blue and just a crap ton of orange because of the mix there. So yeah, pretty decent light, but I would put it in a 3x3. I would definitely not run it in a 4x4. And that's the bottom line. So let's go ahead and let's let it warm up, and we'll see how hot it gets. Because it may run really cool, who knows. I'm thinking not, because this board's fairly thin. So I think it's going to get pretty warm, and the driver is kind of enclosed, so we'll see. We will see. Let's let it warm up and see what kind of readings we get. Well, while we're waiting for it to warm up, we can compare the spectral map that they have to mine. It looks really similar, actually dead on. There's a little bit longer, it's a little elongated, but the peaks are in the same place. And you can see the spike there is at 660. And then they've got this other mapper over here. I have it on mine too, but I have no idea how to read this thing. But it also looks the same. So yeah, seems like their spectral data is pretty honest on the light. That's good. Alright guys, we are back, and we've given this thing plenty of time to warm up here. So let's bust out the heat gun and see what we can see. Well, that's interesting. Right off the bat, that's kind of a weird heat signature there. Like, it's really not very hot there, and then very hot right there. That's kind of strange. Let's check the other side here. No, that side seems pretty even. Seems decently even over there. This side, definitely not even. And you can see our hot spot's about 135, 134, right under the driver there. Because the driver is mounted directly to the board, so that is going to create more heat in that hot spot there. But what gets me is this weird hot spot on this side here. That is so weird. I haven't really come across that in any of the lights that I've tested yet. Let's give it the hand test here. Yeah, that's not terrible. It's hot. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a lot hotter. Wow, that's like, I mean, not that I doubt the meter, but even with the hand test, it's verified. That's really weird. I wonder why there's a hot spot right there. It's almost as if the diodes over here are getting the power that's supposed to be going over there or something. Because this side doesn't have that. It's really weird. So that's interesting. Another thing that I noticed when I was waiting for the light to warm up, they included these glasses, but these are the glasses for blurples. The green tint is for blurples. As you can see, that doesn't help you at all. But if you use these with blurples, it'll recolor it for you. So, I mean, if you have blurple lights, that's cool. But they definitely included the wrong kind of glasses. It may protect your eyes somewhat, but everything's gonna look green as shit. So that's kind of weird. But, hey, they use LM301H diodes. Damn, son. I mean, it is pretty cheap, though, too. I mean, it's like less than $1 a watt. Well, actually, well under $1 a watt, which is really a pretty good price, especially if they're using that high end of a diode. So, price-wise, it's a pretty good price. Now, as far as the build goes, I mean, I like it and I don't like it. I really like the bottom design. I think that coverage would be great, but I think it would be great in a 3x3 and nothing larger. I mean, the spread is nice. It's got plenty of red. It's pretty nice. I wish the driver was detachable and not enclosed. So that's something I don't really like. But, I mean, other than that, I would rock it in a 3x3. I wouldn't have a problem rocking it in a 3x3. A little bit worrisome about that weird heat spot there. Because, of course, those diodes aren't going to last as long as the diodes on this side because they're hotter. But, I mean, 3-year warranty, I guess, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Click the links below. There is a discount code down there if you want to get it even cheaper. Like I said, for the price, like, it's going to be really hard to beat it in a 3x3. I mean, 420 watts for less than $400. That's a pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. As long as it lasts, that's the thing. So, hopefully you guys liked this update and review, unboxing and all that good stuff. And till next time, guys, happy growing.